imagine what will happen when Medicare starts paying for Ozempic, which costs $1,500 a month, and it's being recommended for children as young as 6.
Whoa.
All for a condition, obesity, that is completely preventable and barely even existed 100 years ago. And 74% of Americans are obese. The cost, if all of them took their Ozempic prescription, is $3 trillion a year. This is a drug that is made by Novo Nordisk, the biggest company in Europe. It's a Danish company, and the Danish government does not recommend it. It recommends change in diet to treat obesity and exercise. And in our country, the recommendation now is for Ozempic to children at age 6. Novo Nordisk, the biggest company in Europe, and virtually its entire value is based upon its projections of what it's going to sell, of the Ozempic it's going to sell to America. And we have the food lobbyists have a bill in front of Congress today that is backed by the White House, backed by Vice President Harris and President Biden, to allow this to happen. This $3 trillion cost that is going to bankrupt our country. For a fraction of that amount, we could buy organic food for every American family, 3 meals a day, and eliminate diabetes altogether. We're going to bring healthy food back to school lunches.
Welcome back. There could be a White House drug war brewing over anti-obesity meds like Ozempic. Health Secretary nominee RFK Jr. has railed against them, claiming America's addicted to drugs and weight loss should come from diet and exercise.
Yeah, well, should.
But Elon Musk, nominee for the just made-up Department of Government Efficiency and the actual real VP, wants to expand, yeah, you heard me, wants to expand access, saying nothing would do more to improve the health, lifespan, and quality of life for Americans than making the drugs affordable for everyone. Now, most Americans agree with Elon Musk, but, the question is, who's the boss going to side with? But I just want to throw this out, because the medical cost of adult obesity-related disease in the U.S. range from $147 billion to nearly $210 billion per year.
Yeah.
So what is the downside of a miracle drug that cuts that much out of the budget? And if someone's doctor examines that, prescribes a medication, shouldn't that be the only metric of healthcare coverage? Why should a numbers cruncher with no medical background have any say in? I don't understand why you want to be in my business.
Yeah, the part that is the most...
See, this is the problem, bro. This is the problem, because I think if you polled most parents, you would say, okay, would you rather your kid develop habits of eating right and exercise at an early age so they carry that with them their whole life, or rely on a drug? I'm pretty sure most parents would say option A. So I just don't see how that at all is controversial. I really don't.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, hey, like, personal experience, personal story. Like, I was having like a little anxiety like episodes, and I remember I'd go to the doctor and they were like trying to prescribe me with anxiety medicine, and my mom was like, "Don't, I wouldn't recommend that, because I mean, some of your family members have been on anxiety medicine for a long time." I'm like, wow, okay. Then I start looking up alternatives that I can do at home, and it was like exercise and eat right. Start doing that, the anxiety start going down. So I'm like, okay, these people are idiots, man. I mean, it's so many home remedies that you can do.
Diet and exercise,
it can cure a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
The Ozempic stuff is pretty crazy. I didn't even know that many people were doing that shit. But damn. So it just makes you lose weight?
Yeah.
Just keep making you shit.
It's like a it's not a pill. Is it a pill?
I don't know.
It's a pill. It just make you boo boo.
Is it a pill?
Yeah. It just makes
a shot.
Nah,
it's a pill.
It's a shot, yeah. It's like a regular thing.
It's like a birth control type of thing.
It might be actually a shot. Might be.
It's a pill.
It's a shot.
You gotta do a shot every day?
That would be insane. That's like steroids.
I thought it was a pill, bro.
That's basically that.
That is exactly that. Oh, you don't want your kid to be
a shot. You stab yourself with it.
Dang.
It's like,
that's even worse.
Oh, you want your kid to be a starting varsity O-lineman? Give him some roids. Don't give him diet and exercise. Give him some roids. That makes people swallow all the time.
Yeah. Prescribes a medication. Shouldn't that be the only metric of healthcare coverage? Why should a numbers cruncher with no medical background have any say in? I don't understand why you want to be in my business.
Yeah, the part that is the most. I agree with Elon Musk on this and all that you're saying, but the real problem here is that it only costs about $5 to make these medicines, the semaglutides, Ozempic, and they charge people over $1,000 a month.
They're getting a bag.
So
See, that
even
is an
though
issue.
this is the pharmaceutical issue that kills me, is that $5 accounts for a very slim profit. So there's a business model here. Somewhere between $5 and $1,000. Can we not make this affordable for everyone while also allowing it to be a business? They need to allow generic versions and they need to allow competition so people can do it. They
Makes
have
too much money
This
now.
is why people are so pissed about
It's a
healthcare.
monopoly.
This isn't just about food.
No, it's not.
This is sometimes people are born genetically larger.
Agreed. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
no,
that
I know
out.
you didn't.
Genetically
But I
larger.
want to say this to
They came from two fat people.
RFK?
That's his name. Because you're setting folks up for shame.
You should be shamed.
That's what you're trying.
I've been said that.
Maybe you don't know you're doing. I'm going to give you
should
the
be.
benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say you don't know, you don't realize what you do to people when you say stuff like that, because it doesn't work for everybody. And I'm going to show you, sir, because I weighed close to 300.
Damn!
Less than 2 years ago. And without
I wish
the
Kevin Samuels
Mounjaro,
was here.
this would not have happened.
She said she was on
There you go.
Ozempic.
Take it off.
Oh, she was on Ozempic?
Okay.
She just said
That's his
that.
name.
Sonny probably was
Because you're setting folks up for shame.
She didn't want to
That's what
exercise.
you're trying. Maybe you don't know you're doing. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say you don't know, you don't realize what you do to people when you say stuff like that, because it doesn't work for everybody. And I'm going to show
It doesn't
you,
work for
sir.
everybody. It
because
doesn't work for everybody.
I weighed
Yes, it
close
does.
to 300
Damn.
less than 2 years ago. And without the Mounjaro, this would not have happened.
Biggie
Take it off.
They all look like a marshmallow.
Big X the plug.
And there you go.
Y'all
And
some hoes.
I try to tell everybody, listen, this
like a
worked for me.
D-tackle.
This may work for y'all. You cannot take it out of people's hands if it can help. Because if we can keep people healthy, if we can get rid of diabetes, if we can get rid of all of the
Addiction
things,
to drugs,
cardiovascular,
lifelong.
what's wrong with trying to do that?
Nothing.
You're wrong on this.
Lifelong
Arthur.
Also,
addiction
the
to
side
drugs.
effects are not horrible. But what does Kimberly Guilfoyle
Side
think of
effects
it?
are pretty
That's what I
bad.
want.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Ooh, boy, she was literally the size of Warren Sapp plugging holes.
She was fat.
Oh,
She was huge, bro.
She needed a cane.
You want to know something? You want to know something? This
she get
should
this
tell
big?
you. This should tell you that how women's weight and men's weight hold their body holds it differently. She said she wasn't 300 pounds here.
She said she was.
She said she was close to it.
I thought she said I was 300.
She said I was close to it. So she probably like 280 right here. Imagine.
Or she just
280
didn't
on
want to say
that.
she was 300. She was 300.
She was fat as hell.
She looks like a D tackle.
See, you want to know why she didn't want to exercise, y'all? Because it was probably too hard for her.
She said it
Nothing
doesn't work for
worth
everybody.
having comes easy. You want a hot body, you got to work for it. You want to have a lot of money, you got to work for it.
She
You want a
literally-
nice car, you got to pay for it.
She said diet and exercise does not work for everybody. That is literally false.
My dad-
it actually does work for everybody.
My dad is literally a dietitian, and he will tell you the greatest thing to do for any fitness, health-related results, diet and exercise. My
Boom.
dad really just went and got his blood tested. They said he got high levels of stress. So you know what he stopped doing? He stopped eating meat, and he stopped stressing himself out.
Gotta do
Wow.
that. But look,
Bro.
though, RK had a good point, though, because, I mean, like, these drugs that we be taking, man, it hasn't been here that long. 100 years. I mean, civilization been going for a long, long time.
Would you like to hear the side effects?
So, come on now.
There's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, diarrhea,
You know those commercials that be like,
dehydration.
could include nausea, abdominal pain, constipation, diarrhea, hypoglycemia, gallbladder disease, dizziness, fatigue, allergic reaction, blurred vision, flatulence, words I don't know, bunch of bad stuff, decreased urination, difficulty swallowing, eye health. Damn.
She
And then
said,
a bunch of
without
ads for
Ozempic,
it.
I wouldn't be skinny. Yeah, well, you're part of the problem, fat ass. Just go to the gym. Planet Fitness is what? $10 a month, $15 a month? I'm pretty sure everybody can afford that. If you can't afford that, guess
Go
what's
outside,
free?
walk around your
Guess what's
neighborhood.
free? Go outside, get to walk.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we got some people that might be overweight. That's why.
Hey, yeah. We're not trying to shame you. We're trying to help.
I've been pretty adamant on my stance
What
on
we
this
always
shit.
saying is just, just go outside and just get some
Yeah, we're
steps
not trying to
in,
shame you.
Like, I mean, go in the backyard.
I'm telling you.
Run fist to
One day
fence.
we gonna have dad bods, and we gonna have to go outside. We got to work out.
Yo, run fist to fence. I mean, it's simple stuff.
Just
you
walk.
can do,
Just
guys.
take a walk. Wake up in the morning.
You know,
and take
fast a
walk.
little bit.
That's
know,
it.
But
and try to do your best to eat right, and then boom.
What RFK is saying is these medicines haven't been tested for
They
a
have
long
been.
period
They
of time.
have been.
For a
but
long period of time.
Even if
they have
haven't
side
been,
effects.
even if there was no side effects, I don't agree with choosing a pill or a shot to take for the rest until you die so that you're not fat.
Yeah.
I just don't. That concept to me doesn't make sense.
All right, let's get RFK in there, guys. We out of here.